Wembley Stadium is alive for this Carabao Cup final. We should do. Mendes running into the penalty area, plays it to his right, supports line on the ball. Rashford, oh, there we go. We've opened the scoring. Marcus Rashford. They started doing the shithousery in the second half as Julian Brandt burst into the box, and it's worked. It's definitely worked because they've scored now. Julian Brandt off the bench. Szoboszlai. Oh, there we go. Richie up against Luke Shaw. He should be giving them the burners. Richie takes a shot across the keeper, and as you know it, trying to keep up. We've got Richie there for the cutback. There's Richie. Bellingham. João Felix. João Felix 1-on-1 with the keeper. 3-1. We put the game to bed now. There's no comeback for Liverpool. Okay, so here we go. Episode 63 is here. Hope you're looking forward to that. In the last episode, we had a lot of blows. So when it came to the injuries list, we've added 4 extra players. So Anthony was already on the injuries list going into the last episode. And we've added another 4 players. So Richie's one of them. He's out for another 3 months with a broken toe. Rashford's back in 2 weeks after suffering a hyperextended knee. He was out for 1 month initially. 6 weeks left until Anthony's back from his dislocated shoulder. And we have Harvey Elliott, dislocated shoulder, fresh injury. He's back on the injuries list. He's out for 2 months. And Jadon Sancho, he's out for 2 months as well with a broken toe. So we have a lot of dilemmas going into this episode. We are looking quite thin in the final third. But in terms of this episode, Burnley, we are going to be playing them in the FA Cup at home. We have a game against Tottenham at home as well in the Premier League. I'm not too sure what's going to happen in terms of the Champions League. So like the last episode, like I said, we're just going to play these first 2 games and allow the schedule to take its course, and then we'll regroup from there. Okay, let's head off into the first game of this episode. We've had a terrible episode in the previous one because we lost all those faces, but I'm still optimistic going into this next game, especially in the quarterfinals against Burnley, that we'll be able to rotate the midfield, the defense, and let Lafont start and still get a victory. The front three, we don't really have a choice on who's going to participate in the front three, but yeah, let's just get this game underway, get off to a flying start like we normally do in previous episodes, and reevaluate the squad from there. Okay, starting for us in this game, Alban Lafont is in goal. At the back with Alvarado, Lindelof, Corbett and Mendes. In the midfield we have Eriksen, Kone and Szoboszlai. Up top we have Moukoko. On the right hand side we have Barbosa, and Felix is playing off the left. And to even mix the pack at the back, it would have been a bit crazier. So we do have a few more experienced players like Corbett, Lindelof starting, Mendes, obviously the only rotated left back or rotational left back that we have. And then who else? Yeah, the midfield, we didn't really shuffle the pack that much because the final third is looking crazy. João Felix is tired, Moukoko's tired, so is Barbosa. Kone. João Felix cuts in on his right foot, hits the bar. He clips the bar. Keeper was really beaten there in that moment. Let's try to head back into the final third again. What was that? Challenged by Lindelof. Eriksen into Corbett. Mendes. Felix. Kone. To Barbosa. Alvarado into Barbosa. Nope, not Barbosa. It's Moukoko instead. And he smashes it into the top right corner. No games being played. The top goal scorer of the FA Cup strikes again. Stop him. Yeah, mate. Brownhill gives the ball up. Eriksen has Moukoko. Szoboszlai. Cuts it back. João Felix, right foot shot. 2-0 is the scoreline. Burnley, they're looking out of it already. 18 minutes on the clock. It to his right into Ndiaye. Oh, nice ball into Hope. Oh, cuts it back. Gay with the shot. Nice save by Lafont. It looked like he had a golden opportunity to pull one back for Burnley. Alban Lafont steps up to the moment. Comes out on top. It's a strong right hand to the shot. Balls up. Really tired out there. Pass Akieme. Does really well to get past Thomas. Cuts it back. João Felix. What an assist from Barbosa. It is run by Barbosa. Real problem down this right-hand side. Cuts it back into João Felix, who bags himself his second goal in the game. I'm assuming João Felix is going to be really crucial in this episode, as he's most likely the leading goal contributor. Alvarado to Moukoko. Rolls into the gap. Moukoko carries the ball. Moukoko. Oh, that would have been a brilliant finish from Moukoko. Keeper denies him. Goal scoring opportunity. It remains 3-0. Well done, Kone. Plays in Moukoko. Moukoko through on goal. Moukoko makes it 4-0. Yusufa Moukoko definitely has stepped up in the second half of the season. Can he be the leading forward while we wait for Rashford to return? Let's find out. Let's find out for the rest of the episode. But in this game, he's got himself a brace. Stepped up for sure. 3 minutes gone. We're just moving this ball around the midfield. Only being outplayed. Got a ball into Barbosa. Barbosa gets his goal as well. 5-0 is the scoreline. Straight from the academy. I didn't really predict he would have this sort of season. But he's definitely a rising star. Tony on the ball. Johnson. Eriksson. Ooh. Moukoko. Oh my goodness me. Moukoko with a blinder. Moukoko with a blinder. 6-0. This goalkeeper, he needs to retire. It's simple. He gets sucked in so easily. Why is everyone just allowing him to... How's that happening? How's that happening? Someone explain to me. What an incredible finish, man. We have flattened Burnley the first and second half. Moukoko with the hat-trick. He gets the match ball. I actually didn't know he scored a hat-trick, you know. It actually went over my head that he bagged a hat-trick. But he's done so. Fantastic start to the episode, like I said. A lot of these fringe players, they shouldn't be playing the way that they're playing now. They shouldn't be ready for first-team football, especially Barbosa. But he's making it look really easy. It's definitely on now. Here's a chance to see what some of these fringe players are made of in big encounter. We're playing against a bogey side in Tottenham. And I'm not really that confident going into this game. Not like Burnley. But we do have a really good back line. Our midfield is still quite solid. It's just our front three. It's something to worry about, whether they're going to take chances or not. But yeah, let's take a look at the starting 11s. David De Gea is going to start and goal for us in this game. Timbers at the back with Lacroix, Corbett and Malassa. In the midfield, we have Lisandro Martinez, Sabozza and Bellingham. Up top, on the right-hand side, we have Alessandro Barbosa playing off the right wing. Our number 9 is Moukoko. And off the left wing, we have João Felix. In goal for Tottenham Hotspur, they have Maximiano. At the back, they have Hakimi, Lyons, Foster, Simakan, Boscagli, and Udogi. In the middle, they have Dan Neil and Moretti. Oyarzabal's up top. Burkhardt is the number 9. And on the left-hand side is Cody Gakpo. Let's hope the front line can get the job done, despite the drop in quality. Bosa's been a really interesting player in the save so far, or in the season so far. Cameos off the bench haven't gone unnoticed. Sancho, the career at United, is under threat because of this academy graduate. Who would have thought? Was like Coco. Coco does really well, drifts into space, left foot shot outside the box. Goes past the goal. Maximiano didn't have anything to do with in that scenario. Looks does well, bursts into the box. Hakimi hips the ball off of him, gets it cleared. Burkhardt heads it down into Moretti. Burkhardt to Gakpo, draws a ball forward. Neil running onto it, plays it to his left. Udogi, back into Neil, back into Udogi. Burkhardt takes a shot outside the box, hits the top bins. David De Gea packed outside the box. Oh my goodness me. This guy is full of surprises, Burkhardt. Did this in the UEFA Super Cup final. Oh, they did beat us this season. I just remembered. They beat us in the Super Cup final. How can I forget? That's why I hate them. And yeah, that's a quality finish. Up the pitch. Probably heads it down into the Bosley. We need to get some bodies forward. Here's João Felix. Really carrying the forward line. I was expecting him to. Ooh, Felix. He's going to shut me up right about now. Hits the post and hits the back of Maximiano. Okay, draws a pass into Barbosa. Timber in support. What needs to happen? Guess now that Tottenham are winning, they're going to sit back. But João Felix equalises for us on a stroke of half time. I was calling this guy out for his performances earlier on in the first half. And he's definitely shut me up yet again. João Felix, he can lead the forward line after all. Lyons Foster doesn't get tight enough, doesn't even bother to follow me as I turn. Get the shot off and Maximiano's in no man's land. Luckily, Tottenham have no bodies forward. Oh, what a ball. There's an opportunity for Tottenham. They make it 2. They make it 2-1 on a stroke of half time. Sloppy play there from our defence. Gakpo has punished us. Let's press them. 9 minutes on the clock. Barely anything happening in the second half so far. Here's Hakimi bursting into space with the ball. Plays into Burkhardt. Finds Oyarzabal. Gakpo turns on his left foot. 3-1 is the scoreline. What is going on? What is going on here? He runs straight to Conte. Too slow. Referee, he's bundled him over, ref. Do your job. What is going on with this game? What is going on with this game, man? What is going on with this game? This referee is not even answering my questions. He's not answering my questions. I have a lot of questions and they're unanswered right now. Gakpo with a hat-trick. Just so tired, like. Can't wait for Rashford to come back. He's definitely going to be back in time for Atletico. Gallo. Poco. Oh, got one back. 4-2. 4-2 is the scoreline. 4-2 at home. We've received a real arse whooping by Tottenham. Gakpo gets a hat-trick. Gets the match ball at the end. It feels like these players, they went into the halftime interval and they just didn't come back out. They came back out physically, but mentally, they just wasn't there. Okay, yeah, this is a real joke now. Malassia's out with a broken toe. You know what I'm gonna do now? I really don't care. I'm recording people back. This game is actually mocking me. It is actually mocking me. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna bring back McHugh. We don't care about Barcelona and stipulations that puts them in. Bring McHugh back. Nuno Mendes has inboxed me now. He's very chuffed. I feel like he's chuffed that Tyrell Malacia is out and he's not able to play. And now Nuno Mendes has the left back position to himself in terms of the starting left back role, at least. McHugh now is going to be a part of the squad. Definitely looking forward to using him. See, he's going to be used under terrible circumstances. I feel like Malacia is not going to be back until end of May. McHugh definitely has enough time to play games. Next game, we're going to the Vitality Stadium. We need to pull things back. We just got thumped at home to West Ham United. I don't know West Ham are in my mind. Tottenham. We just got thumped at home to Tottenham, and that was rather embarrassing. Everything kicks off at the Vitality Stadium now. They're attacking to the right, we're attacking to the left. We have rotated quite a bit. Rashford is back. He's on the bench though. Moukoko will get the nod, and he will continue to get the nod as long as Rashford isn't fully fit. So when it comes to our midfield, it doesn't really have many changes. However, Kone, he is in for Bellingham. At the back, Mendes is obviously in for Malacia as he's injured. And João Victor is also coming for LaCroix. Timber. Make a run, Gallo. Just wait for me. Oh, Gallo in behind. Gallo has Moukoko, 1-0. That's Gallo's first contribution since coming back from his loan. Moukoko bags another goal. I was the cross again. One. Felix. We have Szoboszlai. It's like we've broken through the Bournemouth defence. Szoboszlai goes round the keeper. Szoboszlai takes a shot. It goes in. We've doubled the lead. But rather embarrassing for the keeper. Alex B. Bankara. Options in the centre. Doesn't get the pass off. Defending well. And Gisa gets the shot off. He actually finds the top bins. And Gisa, former Fulham and Napoli CDM, has pulled one back for Bournemouth. They have a lot of possession. Haven't created many chances just yet with it. Kone, Gallo, Szoboszlai. What a goal. What a team goal. It just doesn't make any sense, guys. It doesn't. Mokoko bags himself another goal. And Bournemouth, they need to grab another one, otherwise they're going to be out of sight. That there is a wonderful team goal. I say it's better than Arsenal's Norwich team goal. Saying it from now. Thierry at the byline. Anthony with the ball into the box, and we managed to get the danger cleared. That's it. Full-time whistle's gone. 3-1 is the scoreline. Managed to get the victory. Bournemouth did really well to grab a goal for themselves when they were 2-0 down. They were looking like a threat towards the end of the second half. Even the way they were moving the ball around, they were very organised. So I'll tip my hat to them. They played way better than I thought they would have. So I must say, since the first season where we were in the Europa League, we haven't really struggled too much in the knockout phases. I'm definitely looking forward to this encounter against Atletico Madrid, which is up next. It's the first leg. We're going to be at the Metropolitano, if that's what they call it. And yeah, definitely going to field a strong side. Results against Tottenham definitely have hindered us in terms of confidence, but the Champions League is definitely our home when it comes to form. So this first leg tie is going to get underway in the home of Atletico Madrid. They are going to line up with Oblak in goal. At the back, they have Van Dijk, Marquinhos and Skriniar. In the midfield, they have Calhanoglu, Sangare and Pellegrini. On the left, they have Carrasco. On the right, they have Sengankov. Up top, they have Nesri, and they also have Lautaro Martinez. So this isn't the kind of side I would field in such a hardcore battle encounter with Atletico Madrid, but we've had to make a few changes simply because of the injuries. We've even dropped Martinez into the centre-back role with Lacroix. He stays the captain. Eriksen's going to be our number 6. We also got Gallo on the right-hand side starting. So yeah, let's get this match underway. Definitely looking forward to it. It's going to be a tough challenge. On paper, Atletico Madrid, they definitely look like they can put up a fight. So here we go. We're attacking to the left. Atletico attacking to the right. We're away from home, so we're going to be in our away kit. Okay. So off camera, we beat Southampton in the league. So we've had 2 positive results from the Bournemouth win and that Southampton result. So can't say that the players are down after that defeat against Spurs. Can't use that as an excuse. The shot, bounce back mentality as Rashford takes a shot from outside the box. Save from Oblak. João Felix, his first return to the Metropolitano since joining us for 115 million. So far, it feels like a steal, the amount of important goals that the left winger scores. Carrasco bursts into the penalty area, thinks it to his left, to his right, sorry, Pellegrini on the end of that cross. Volleys it over the bar. There's Eriksen. Bellingham, come on, make the overlap and run. Gallo, he does it. Puts it into the box. Takes a deflection off Skriniar. He almost scores an own goal. Oblak there with the quick reflexes. Carrasco into Lautaro. Oh, well done. Carrasco and Nesri. Oh, Calhanoglu inside the box. Got really sticky and messy just then. David Gea does really well against his former club as well. It's been so long since he's played for Atletico Madrid. You almost forget. Oh my goodness me, what is that? What was that pass there? Pellegrini. Martinez, thank you. Martinez. Lissandro Martinez, that is. Timber, he's caught in possession by Carrasco. 32 minutes on the clock, is still 0-0 at the Metropolitano. As Lautaro Martinez travels forward with the ball. Sagankov down the right-hand side. He's in behind. He's on goal, so takes a shot. He gets the goal. He gets the goal. The Ukrainian winger has helped Atletico Madrid. Look at this. This didn't look likely to go in. It didn't look likely to be converted into a goal. Yeah, Mendes caught out of possession. Felix trying to do the tracking back for him. Sagankov was way too quick for me. So it was 1-0 to Atletico. Not a great start to the first leg. Maybe this is the season. Maybe this is the season where we lose the grip on the necks of all our European rivals. Sagankov. Skriniar's there. We need to switch it up a bit. Change this around as quick as possible. Carrasco and Nesri. I don't want to tire out trying to chase an equalizer. So the earlier we get it, the better. Bellingham. Martinez. Eriksen. Back into Bellingham. Szoboszlai. Long shot from Szoboszlai. It's blocked by Marquinhos on the edge of the box. I think, oh, we got a free kick. I thought Atletico was going to get one. Dangerous territory. Szoboszlai steps up, hits it. Oh, too high. Rashford. Gallo. Gallo on the ball. Takes a shot. 1-1. On the hour mark, we managed to bag the equalizer. Hopefully, we don't have to do too much chasing now, and we can get back to controlling the game. Just like Atletico's goal, I didn't really expect a goal out of this one. Just drills it hard and low. All Black almost got a foot to it. Eriksen, give the ball up instantly. Eriksen, poor passing accuracy in this game so far. Lautaro Martinez, Corey's in the way. Martinez still has the ball. Pellegrini in the box. Carrasco takes a shot. Nice save from David De Gea. Atletico Madrid trying to respond to our equalizer. Here we go. Anthony Elanga. We sold him for about, I think, 48 million, maybe a lot more. Ball goes in. De Gea catches that. Okay, so we've also bought on McHugh, taken off Mendes. He's had a poor game. Was finding him lagging behind. Sagankov had a lot of green to run into in the first half. And Aidan McHugh's doing quite the opposite with the ball at his feet as Virgil van Dijk comes at him. A challenge. João Felix. Kone. Jude Bellingham. Szoboszlai. Rashford. Right foot strike outside the box. He finds the back of the net. All Black beaten for the second time in the second half. And we've completely changed this game around. I know some of you are wondering why I said to these guys at half-time, they did get a bollocking because we should have never been a goal down to Atletico Madrid in the first place. And now we're starting to make opportunities and chances count. Diego Simeone needs to respond to that one. Just a few changes needed to be made to spin this tie on its head. Szoboszlai. Van Dijk comes across and deals with Rashford. Kalnoglu. Oh, ball in behind. Martinez. Oh, we don't need to be here. Oh, he actually finds the back of the net. What a smart finish from Lautaro Martinez. Just a little dink. And David De Gea is beaten. It's 2-2. Oh, he had too much time and space in behind as well. Perfect ball played into Martinez. LaCroix and Lissandro Martinez had a lot of chasing to do. So our last three changes being made. We are taking off Rashford, bringing on Moukoko. Bellingham is also off for João Victor. And Barbosa's on for Gallo. So João Victor's playing next to LaCroix. And we're dropping Lissandro Martinez into the CDM position. Timber wins the ball inside the penalty area. Key interception there. Szoboszlai has Moukoko running ahead of him. Moukoko's in a foot race with Marquinhos. He's got the bit of Marquinhos, gets it through the legs of Oblak and makes it through 3-2 in the 84th minute. That's his first contribution. That's the first thing he's had to do since coming on. And he showed the ice in his veins. What a finish from Moukoko. I swear, this could be one of the greatest comebacks from a player that was down and out in my save. He's turned the whole season around, competing with Douglas Ritchie and Marcus Rashford in goals in all comps. This guy is crazy. All bodies inside their own half. So I already know what they're trying to do. They want to hit me on the break. So we're going to go defensive too, as we only have 3 minutes left to play. Szoboszlai drops deep. Moukoko. Nice link-up play. Moukoko. I did part. See? You see that delayed reaction from Moukoko? I tried to fight Barbosa in the box. I think we've got a corner kick instead. Huge result. Huge result. Away from home. 3-2. It's not the advantage that we want to take back to Old Trafford, but it's an advantage nonetheless. Atletico Madrid, they were really strong defensively, structure-wise, good at hitting me on the break, very clinical when the chances arose for them. But we are a different breed. Moukoko does really well to come off the bench to get the winner. Very solid performance from my players, despite conceding two. I feel like this is what's going to happen when you're playing at the top end of Europe. Yeah, this league campaign is so one-sided at this point. As you can see, we have a game in hand, but we are still miles away from Arsenal. So we have 82 points on the table. Arsenal, they are second with 67 points. City, they are third with 65. Liverpool are fourth with 60 points. And 3 points below them, 3 points behind them are Chelsea, who are fifth, and they have 57 points. So top four race is still wide open, and Arsenal have been dragged back into it. I'm very appalled by Arsenal's performance this season. They look like they had second place solidified. At some point, they were challenging with us for the title. But yeah, they've been dragged back into a top four race, which just goes to show you can start the season off well, but it's about how you finish it. And yeah, if they end up slipping, I would say third, fourth place, I would say they bottled it. Or maybe fifth place, because Chelsea, they are 10 points behind, but there are 8 games left for Chelsea to play and 7 for Arsenal to play. So there's enough games to slip up. I'm telling you, don't put it past Chelsea. They always find a way, and Arsenal find a way to bottle it. In terms of the games for the next episode now, we have about 4 good games to play. So we have Leicester City away from home, the second leg tie against Atletico Madrid, where we're already leading 3-2 on aggregate. In terms of these 2 games, we can flip a coin. I don't mind either or. And we have the game against Brentford in the FA Cup semi-final at Wembley to cap the episode off. And yeah, we have a gigantic episode right after that as well. I'm assuming the semi-finals of the Champions League will fall around here. And yeah, we'll have Man City, Chelsea, and the 2 semi-finals of the Champions League. So that episode is going to be crazy. Hopefully, we get the bodies back. Speaking of bodies coming back, Anthony is back in training, so hopefully he'll be reintroduced in the middle of next episode or towards the end, so he can be match sharp or match fit for the gigantic episode right after. In terms of the golden boot, Marcus Rashford, he's running away with that too. He's 9 goals above Foden, Haaland, and Velasco. Those 3 are joint second. Third place is Hwang Hee-chan. Obviously, it appears that he's 5th. He's got 17 goals, so Rashford's got 11 goals ahead of him as well. Rashford, he had an injury and he came back on fire. You just can't tell. You can't tell in my squad who's out and who's not out. Because when Rashford's out, Richie's firing. When Richie and Rashford are out, Moukoko's firing. When they're all back, they're all firing. Like, this is actually becoming insane now. The front 3 is a dream to have. Rashford with 39 goals in 35 games in all competitions. 33 games played for Richie and 24 goals. Moukoko 21 goals and 24. So he's had a little window to change his season around, and he's got a 7.30. I'd say this guy could potentially be the young player of the year. 22 years of age is still qualifies for it. In terms of Richie, 7.17, Rashford 7.75. What's Anthony on? 7.51. This could be the first time Rashford has a better season on paper and factually than Anthony. But yeah, Anthony's not really had an injury-free like ride in my save. He's always gone out towards the end of May. He's coming. I'm not the end of May, towards the end of March. He's coming like Neymar. Might have to look into that a bit. But yeah, if you made it this far, please remember to smash that like button, sub to the channel if you are also new, and hit the notification bell so you're notified when I go live, premiere a video or upload one. I would also like to apologize for how long it's taken for me to upload episode 63. My schedule is just not scheduling right now. Yeah, priorities have to be prioritized, and yeah, I just not had time to edit episode 63 and put it out, do the thumbnails and all the other jazz. But yeah, we should be getting back to the daily uploads because my schedule should be clear for the next couple of days. So we're gonna be banging out this content. Hope to see you guys in episode 64. Take care for now. Peace.